We all believe that children should have a safe and healthy childhood, but the fact remains that not all children do.
Finding My Magic will inspire children to not only know their rights, but it will really assist them in standing up for the rights of others.
Steph, how could you?
Finding My Magic is just a brilliant opportunity for principals and schools to teach the Convention on the Rights of the Child in a way that's never been done before.
Morco was mean to me. He tripped me over and sent me a mean email and called me loser.
So Morco, what's going on?
Teachers, I think, will really love Finding My Magic. The episodes are short. There's a wide variety of characters.
The topics were good. The cartoon format was very engaging.
It's been terrific for my students because it gives them the messages in a very simple way.
How are you, Kate?
It gives them examples so that they can use that to create their own understandings.
It's quite innovative, the way that the cartoon characters are able to take really complex messages and make them so available to children.
The central character is based on Catherine Freeman, and there's very much of her personality there.
Hi, welcome to Australia.
I think the children will be moved. They'll have their thinking challenged.
See this little black box.
The Introductory series brings about the concept of the magic box and positive affirmations.
It's always filled with messages that you tell yourself. Sometimes they are good, like, I feel great today, and they help you feel happy.
The second series brings to life the idea of rights and responsibilities for children.
Be fair to everyone and help new people.
Excellent. Billy?
Say sorry if you've been unfair.
I like the idea of positive affirmations. I like the idea of the children coming up with the ideas themselves.
Having the actual little box there and each individual child writing their own positive messages, it actually helps the child change their behaviour.
They materialise it by actually writing it out. It's almost like making a promise to yourself.
Treat them as the same when you treat other people.
Me messages and the magic box is definitely a means of taking a closer look within yourself. Not just for children, I can feel myself get pulled in as well.
There's a wide variety of activities for different levels, different ages, and I think it'll be a tool that teachers can really take and just run with it.
Every episode goes through a particular rite.
Let's Be Fair is really about, children recognizing things that are unfair and saying something about it and doing something about it.
No way! He can't even talk. What would it be like at soccer?
Hey, don't be so mean.
And that's very much what human rights is about.
It's totally unfair treating Vin like that, just because his English isn't great.
It's about respecting the rights of others and standing up for those rights when they're not being respected.
Teacher asked for ideas about what the new play area at school should be made into, but no one really listened to my idea.
This is an episode about the right to be heard.
I'll write down some of the suggestions on the board.
It's really important in the work that we do to listen to the ideas and solutions that children have to their own problems.
It's great for the students as well as the environment.
Hi, Tom. What you doing?
Just writing some stuff.
What's it about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I have a look?
Kate, I'm really sorry. It's private.
Oh, it's very important for children to learn about privacy because it all comes back to that fundamental value of respect.
Addressing that quite early on for children, I think, is really important to know that they're both allowed to have things that are private and that they need to respect the privacy of others.
Hi, Morco. Where do you think you're going? Oh! Why did you do that?
In the Don't Bully Me episode, great opportunities for teachers to have discussions with children about how you treat people.
Loser.
Can you tell me about yesterday? And Morco, I'd like you to listen.
Well,
Bullying can be something that can be worked through.
I should always feel safe.
Why have you missed so much school over the past few weeks?
I have to take care of the twins some days.
But that's not your job.
Be at School is a really great episode.
It's really important that young children have an understanding of why it is important that they go to school, and this is a fundamental right.
I love helping out with the twins, but I really should be in school more.
What's Best for Me is great. It really is about parents and adults and teachers doing what's best for children.
Your mother and I want you to get some help from Kim.
No, I have soccer practice then.
Sorry, Tom. I have to do what's best for you.
Let's Be Healthy is not just about parents knowing what's healthy for kids, but is about kids going, oh, that they've got some responsibility.
I really like this episode because it brings in children's understanding that they are themselves responsible for their own eating, and they can support their parents to make sure that this right is upheld.
Can I help you cook tonight? Maybe something healthy?
Okay.
I think it will really hit home with children that not everybody has the standard of living that they do.
The milk is off again!
Sorry.
Now, this episode does it without stigmatising families that don't have this opportunity. In this episode, children get the opportunity to see other cultures and explore the richness of them and have the ability to celebrate culture.
Celebrating Holly is so much fun.
It's all about acceptance of one another.
What's really making me tired is doing Shirley's paper round.
What?
Don't Exploit Me is a fantastic episode and probably my personal favourite.
It was only meant to be once, but then she made me do it again. But she doesn't give me much money at all.
That's wrong.
Is it?
Keep Me Safe is, I think, by far the most challenging of the episodes, addressing the issue of abuse.
Don't worry, it's nothing.
We have a special disclosure advice that teachers should use before they use episode 11.
They need to be prepared for what may happen.
You have to tell an adult what has happened and get some help.
But I can't.
It's a really powerful episode where children can learn that they ought to be able to speak to someone.
Oh, hi, Kate. Come in and sit down.
Know My Rights is lovely because it brings it all together.
The fact that Catherine speaks about the stolen generation to the classroom, I think, is really powerful.
Today I'm going to tell you about a very sad part of Australia's history.
It's something that I think isn't discussed as much as it should be.
I have to admit it was even more personal than what I realised.
They lost their culture and traditions forever.
It's so sad.
It's great to have had Catherine be willing to put that up front and centre.
Oh, that's excellent.
I feel incredibly honoured to be part of a team of people who are just as dedicated and passionate and driven to bring about change.
I want to be the best runner that I can be.
We can actually make a difference for children. We can give them the skills to be confident, to speak out, to rectify things when they're not fair.
I think that's fair because Catherine has a very special...
Children are going to have lots of ideas about the things that they see in the episodes, but translating those examples to their real life. So the guide will be a useful resource for teachers to be able to take it further. So it's not just about having children watch these episodes and then leaving it there. In fact, this is the door opening the conversation to human rights and responsibilities of children. So it'll open the world for children.